Okay, I'm out this morning in a park that I've done a number of times before, but I've done pretty well out of it. It's only a very small park, so I just started here with my detecting with my Equinox 800 with a small coil on today, and I've just got my first little coin, and it's only just a 1 cent. And not very far away from my last 1 cent coin. And I think another 1 cent coin. Okay, and right near the footpath, just dug a good signal here. I thought it would have been rubbish, but it's not, because it's a penny. It's just a rue penny, 1950 by the looks of it. First pre-decimal for the day. Very good. And not far from where I found that last penny, I've just dug a good signal here, and oh, it's a medallion of some sort. Well, even though I found heaps of coins in this little park in the past, there still seems to be some life in it yet. Because here's another penny. 1950. This park was only established in the 1940s, so most of the coins would sort of date from 1940s and 50s here. Very good. Okay, just another good signal, and here's another coin, and I reckon this one's silver. It's a ram shilling, dated 1952. First silver for the day. And out of this hole, right next to where I found the ram shilling, it's just a 2 cent coin. And I reckon this would have been part of the handle of an old cap gun. It's got a cow on, bull or whatever. And after a while, out of this hole right next to the footpath, here's another penny. Just a rue penny, probably from the 1950s or something like that. Can't quite read the date now. And where I found that last penny, it was just under the Equinox there, and not far away, probably about a foot away, is another one. Nice and slow with a 6-inch coil. It's getting the pennies and bits and pieces that I missed other times that I was here. I've just dug a signal here and pulled this out, so it's very small. I don't know if there's writing on it or not. Might be a little tag or something. Medallion perhaps. Anyhow, I'll clean it up when I get home. And moving on, out of this hole, I think I've got my second shilling for the day. This one's 1959. Now that was a good year. And out of this hole, I think it's my third silver for the day. Oh, it's an earlier one too, I think. George V. Lovely little shilling. Aha, 1910. Whoops. I think that's one of the first ones. Now that's a nice find. Okay, out of this one, it looks like a halfpenny this time. Yep, a rue halfpenny. Okay, I dug this out twice. First of all, I got a ring pull and I thought that was a target, and then I waved the coil over again, and look what's here. Little Commonwealth of Australia halfpenny. Sure of the date, could be 1921, I think. Excellent. Okay, moving up the park a little bit towards the tree, and here's another rue penny by the looks of it. 56, I think. Well, you wouldn't believe it. This is my 4th shilling for the day. It's a ram shilling. 1946, I think. I haven't found any threepences or sixpences. In the way of silver, that is. Only shillings. Well, finally I found my first threepence for the day. It's fairly deep, but it's one of the newer ones. 1961, I think. Yeah. It's the only silver I found today that wasn't a shilling. Well, I'll just keep coming, because here's a halfpenny by the looks of it. Just a rue one. And we're right under the tree now. We've just got a good signal here. And we have, yes, it's just another rue penny, halfpenny actually, by the looks of it. So let's have a closer look at the coins I found today. These are the kangaroo pennies, all dated 1940s to the 1950s. Today's halfpennies, 3 of them being kangaroo ones, 1940s and 50s, and the other one is older. It's one of the earlier Commonwealth of Australia ones and dated 1934. I cleaned up this little silver pendant or whatever it is, and on one side I can't make out anything, it just looks blank. But on the other side it looks like some sort of a religious pendant. It's got the 5th for the 5th commandment, thou shalt not kill. And here's today's collection of silver. I did pretty well with the shillings today, which is unusual because you normally get more threepences and sixpences. I've got 3 ram shillings, 1952, 1959 and 1946, and of course the lovely older one, which is 1910, also the 1961 threepence. I think I said earlier that the 1910 shilling was George V, but it's not actually, it's Edward VII, of course. Wasn't going to bother showing you these, but here they are, 10 1 and 2 cent coins. Some call them brown buggers, but some have probably got other names for them as well. Whenever you go detecting, you always seem to come home with at least some of these, even if you find nothing else. They're just everywhere. There must be millions of them in the ground in Australia, I reckon. Last but no means least, onto the medallion. This is a coronation medallion from George V, June the 22nd, 1911. And on the other side is King George V and Queen Mary. So that's a nice medallion, I like that one. So all up, that's 26 coins for today, which really surprised me because I've searched that park a couple of times before And every time I've been there, I've had similar results to today, and I just didn't realise there might have been so many coins still in the ground there. Just shows how good the Equinox with a 6-inch coil is when searching trashy parks like this, as shown by today's results. Okay, well that's about all for now. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll say goodbye.